See, at the end of the day, it really doesn't matter if God's real or not. See, personally, I believe in God. Why do I believe in God, you might be asking? Don't know really. So I could try and verify it with philosophical terminology that you might not understand, or maybe you do. You know, I might try and justify it by saying, hell, it brings me comfort. Because to a degree it does, because it takes the burden off yourself. It also means that you're not responsible for the arbitrary shit in life, which you're not responsible for anyway. But you know what it ultimately is? It's ultimately all in your fucking head, boys. And that's the really important thing. You live most of your life inside your own fucking head. And, like, yeah, sure, some of the stuff out there, you know, out in the real world, yeah, it exists. Yeah, it's going to impact you. But how you perceive it's all up here, you know? Are we even all perceiving the same thing? Well, you know, philosophers for years have been saying, oh, yeah, it might be real. It might not be real. It being the world. Your brain probably is real. It's not no cogito ergo sum bullshit, because that is legitimately bullshit that can be disproved in like 30 different fucking ways. But you're probably real. And I know I'm real. I think. We're probably real. We being us. Us being me. My thoughts. My cognitive existence in some sort of spatial reality. You, though, you probably don't exist, to be honest. And that's a fun thing to think about, isn't it? You know, you can only really verify your own existence. So that's the long story short of why I trust absolutely nobody. That's not even true. I trust like 3 people. Yeah. Okay, cool. We move on to the next thing. Because talking about God and existence is pretty existential for the first minute of a video. Yeah, no, it's got the Rugby World Cup starting soon. Obviously got the funny thing on the wall here. The Wales squad of 2013. Except the Welsh Rugby Union's more interested in fucking sexually assaulting women and being inappropriate and racist in the workplace than actually being functional at the moment, which is pretty fun. You know, there's one thing in the world I really just genuinely hate, and that's bullying. People that are in a position that they can't defend themselves in. It's fucking pathetic. And bullying women and minorities in the workplace is just fucking cringe, really. You know, it's quite a lot of like LGBTQ abuse and abuse of all sorts, as if one of Wales' greatest rugby players ever isn't gay. You know, just saying, doesn't really make much fucking sense. But yeah, we move. See, I was actually just gonna sit down and actually just like talk like I normally do, you know, in the pseudo-intellectual terms, and yeah, that's kind of fun. But also, yeah, it's a personality. This is my real personality. Yeah. I'm kind of just looking around for things to talk about, but my mind's going into like 30 different places. I mean, it's fucking A-level results day in, well, a week today as of recording. And that's a little bit stressful. Like, one of our best mates is hopefully going to uni with us. And we both think we fucking missed the grades by a little bit, but we're luckily both on clearing, so we should get in, you know. Inshallah we get in, but maybe we don't. Maybe that's how it goes. Life is strange. Worst comes to worst, I can always start scamming people online, because I look like a tech support scammer, be honest. Alright, we move. See, this is why I just think that, like, stand-up comedy is just, like, people stress about it too much. This isn't even funny. Like, this isn't meant to be stand-up comedy, but just talk. Like, honestly. The worst thing that's going to happen when you do anything like that is people don't like it. Like, you probably aren't enjoying this video right now because it's just me rambling. But at the end of the day, does it really matter? Like, a few people might not like it, but eventually you will find an in-crowd of people that actually, for some reason, like what you do. And that's what you call friends, or what you call like a social relationship. Hmm? And if you're on YouTube, it's called a parasocial relationship because it's not real. Because you'll probably never see half the people that are subscribed to you. Now, luckily for me, because I'm in a position where I've got like 3 subscribers, I pretty much know all my subscribers IRL apart from those guys in India, so love to you guys. But yeah, I've got a weird amount of people actually that are subscribed to me in India. I'm not Indian, by the way. Like, I'm Japanese Iranian. That's not Indian at all, despite the fact that lots of people for some reason think I'm Indian. It's because I'm in the UK, and I think most people that aren't white are probably, you know, of Indian descent or Sri Lankan or Pakistani or something like that. And if you're not that, then it's like quite a lot like Jamaican. It's a big assumption that people make in the UK that you're just from a colonial or ex-colonial like nation that have just kind of come over to the UK because they're easy to get visas from if you're from those nations. I'm not. I'm a fucking first generation immigrant. You know, fucking stop the boats if you want, but people are still going to come into the country legally. Yeah, fuck the government as well, by the way. We're more obsessed about stopping boats and shit at the moment than the fucking climate crisis. I'm more upset about genuinely stopping transgender people going into the wrong toilets, or wrong toilets. There are no fucking wrong toilets, who the fuck cares, realistically? You know? They're fucking human beings, treat them like them. The same as the immigrants, they're human beings. Fucking treat them like them. Not everyone's trying to come into the country, he's trying to blow you up. Not every transgender person is trying to rape you. That's the reality, yeah? I'm talking about like 1% of people that come into the country and 1% of transgender people. It's just like, can we not focus on the thing that's actually fucking destroying the world right now? Fucking climate change? Is that too much for you? But the UK at the moment, the current Tory government, don't give a fuck about climate change, basically. They're like, oh, we may be going too fast with climate change. Yes, because if we don't, within the next 4 years, the world will be a fucking hellscape. And you want to live in a hellscape? You can't get re-elected if the world doesn't exist. Think about it for a second. Fuck me. You know? Because like, the US, even China is doing more in their fucking growing economy to help with the climate disaster. The UK right now is fucking stagnating / going behind everyone else. For no reason. The Labour Party, thankfully, are actually trying to do something about it. The Conservative Party right now just seems to be like, we need to fix the economy. Like, there won't be an economy if the world is fucking on fire and the fucking sea levels are up here and the land's there. I know probably people are like, oh yeah, we're only gonna lose like Cornwall and like, the Isle of Wight and shit. Well yeah, or we could just lose none of it, you know? Well, it would be quite funny if we lost Cornwall, actually. No one... I mean, it's not really a loss, is it? Like, oh no, Brighton's gone. Okay, yeah, great. No one fucking cares, you know? But... yeah. I do hope I get into uni, because I'm trying to do history in German. And obviously, you know, I want to at some point live in Germany. I'll probably take a year out and live in Germany as part of my course. But yeah, speeding on the bike on the Autobahn would be fucking sexy, I think. You know, legally being able to go like 110 on a straight road just seems like perfection, you know? It's funny as well, I've been seeing a lot of videos on like Instagram and shit recently with like bikers and shit. And it's really funny, you've got like the 2 sections of bikers, and it basically does just narrow down the actual 2 sections in the biking community. You got the people that are wholesome, that will like wave at you and shit when you go past. Which is most British bikers, to be fair. And then you've got like the other 30% that are like going 90 in a 40. And fucking cornering like maniacs every corner. And it's kind of funny, because they're both... You got 2 dogs inside you when you're on a bike, you know? One wants to speed because it's really funny. And the other wants to not die. And so you go with like 30 and a 30, because you don't want to die, you know? But no, it's kind of funny, I think. You know, there's this guy that like drives around London, just doing stuff on his Harley. That's pretty cool. I just do think at the end of the day, it's just not that fun, is it? And yeah, this is the cut count of what's been going on inside my head for the last 10 minutes. I've been talking shit into this thing for 10 minutes. Took it off the stand because I was like, fuck it. Wee ball, I guess. Because holding it up to my mouth is a lot more fun than you know, just doing the regular thing. Yeah, I'm working on some music at the moment. I don't know if I'll ever release it. I might release it onto the YouTube or Spotify or something at some point. It's you probably don't know this music genre because you're all probably 12 or 50 that are watching this. In fact, no one's even watching it at this point. But it's called breakcore, boys. And it sounds really, really bad, but it's meant to. I can give you a sample. I'm not gonna. If I do ever release it, will be the whole thing. So yeah, let me know if you want to hear me play music, because that's something I can do for some reason. It's not like I'm not talented at doing it. I'm good with music. I play like 4 instruments, but I play none of them well. Apart from the piano, which I'm fairly okay at. But yeah, I'm one of those people that's like a jack of all trades, but a master at absolutely none of them. In fact, I'm below mediocre at most things. You know, I was thinking about this the other day, right? I play quite a lot of games. I'm good at one video game. That's fucking Overwatch. Like, can you imagine how bad that is? Can you imagine? So I've got about 700 hours in CSGO now. I am Silver Elite. And I want to be Silver 1. Sadly, I'm not Silver 1 at the moment, because I play with people that are actually competent with the game for some reason. I should probably stop doing that. I just want to play like nuke and edge bug and knife people and shit, because I'm a soy boy that's watched one FranzJ video and was like... But yeah. Alright, well, I hope you're having a nice day. Tell me you're having a nice day in the comments. So you think that I wouldn't actually care? I do genuinely care about other people. Not so much about myself, to be honest, but I'm getting that checked out at the moment. And yeah, it's not that I lack empathy, I lack sympathy for myself, and resultantly I find it then harder to sympathise with other people because I don't know what sympathy feels like necessarily. I'm not autistic, I'm just retarded, right? I just remember that, right? There's a lot of shit going off in our heads, and yeah, we can't really keep track of it at the moment. What does that mean? What means, means the frogs are turning gay. The liberals are turning the frogs gay, you know? And this can't continue. So on this note, I'm probably gonna love you and leave you. I've got loads more I could say, actually. Do you want me to just keep talking? Probably not. Alright. Love you. I still see you in the video. Nazdar, go to bed, and yeah, goodbye. Cheers!